Hello,
Hey.
and we're back again.
Yeah.
Welcome to Rhymes with Klei, the Klei Devcast stream weekly. I'm Hugo. I'm a programmer and designer at Don't Starve Hamlet.
You've been on a couple of weeks now.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's my
yeah.
third week in a row that I show up. So
I'm Jason. I also work on Hamlet.
yeah, and you haven't been in for 3 weeks. So hi everyone. We just played the trailer for Hamlet. It released this week, and we're going to be playing a bunch of Hamlet and just talking about it, I guess.
I think we're going to mainly focus on the new characters that have been added to Hamlet. I think you've already talked a bit about them before, although that was with Mike, the artist, last week. So now
we talked a bunch about like art and like just little art intricacies, like his favorite character to animate, his like interesting challenges on Hamlet, what's the difference between DST and DS and stuff. So and I didn't play Wagstaff as much as I wanted to during development, so it's going to be good to see your perspective on it, because I was pretty bad with him.
Have we kicked in yet? There we go. All right.
Perfect.
So just a comment on Wagstaff is that you can see he's not just like the next character in line. He's further back in the like he's actually just in front of Maxwell. That's because he was added to Vanilla Don't Starve, so he's available for everyone who has Don't Starve. So
and he doesn't need to be unlocked, does he? Is he just unlocked
I think he's just unlocked when
Sweet.
you get it. His little perks here are he's a great inventor. You see that he's got a crafting tab with a bunch of like things that he can make. He's nearsighted, and that generally the things that he can make are goggles so that he can see, because normally he can't see. And he's got a delicate stomach, so he needs to cook stuff to not feel bad.
Nice.
So
yeah, he's a pretty interesting character, and we added it like as a thank you for supporting Don't Starve and Hamlet for so many years.
Yeah,
I'm just like amused by the idea that there might be some person that just plays the base game vanilla and has no idea about the other DLCs, and then suddenly a new character just shows up in their game.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell?
Yeah, doesn't participate in the forums or anything like that.
Oh, how did I unlock that? But I guess if you've been playing Don't Starve for like that long, you probably like have some idea of what's going on, I guess.
Yeah, so there's his nearsightedness kicking in, and it's really you can see things up close. So if I can examine these things, and it's like, sorry, I can examine the deflated balloon, which is accurate. But then if I move away until it's out of range of being able to see, now he thinks it's a lost idol, or here he's examining a fistful of jam. So what does he say? Yeah. But he comes with a pair of his default goggles to begin with. There, now I can see. So let's. Before the stream, we were talking about what I might try and do here as Wagstaff to show him off. I'm going to try and rush the new boss that was put in recently, the Ancient Hulk. So
Sweet.
That's what I'll be trying to do.
Yeah, I tried last stream, but I failed miserably because again I didn't test as much of that boss as you did, so hopefully you do slightly better than me. I was a little bit ashamed because I was also like trying it with Wheeler, and I like to think that I'm pretty good at Wheeler, but
Alright, the usual. Grab some grass and some twigs. Gotta find a bat cave.
And Mindspatch asks, Hugo, is the bug about his beefalo jumping animation with his goggles flying off still relevant? I don't know. I'm not aware of that bug, but we did push a lot of fixes recently, so maybe it's fixed. Post it on the forums, and if it's fixed, we'll close the bug. If not, we'll take a look. We're updating Hamlet throughout the week with like bug fixes and minor tweaks, so we'll probably still do that for a little while.
Mm-hmm. Should I dig in this poop now? Wait.
And that kind of answers like Galaxy Breadwolf's question: is Hamlet on its final? Currently, we're just bug fixing and like making sure the game is stable and doesn't have any crashes or like major bugs and exploits.
So you can see that there's this weird question mark. In Hamlet, there's these peculiar items, and if you use the magnifying glass on them, you can determine whether there's something hidden there or not. His goggles work like kind of auto magnifying glasses, and it also highlights these things. It'll also highlight dangerous things too, kind of like the tentacles in the swamp. It'll show you where they are. Yeah. So I just need to go up to it and investigate. And you'll so there's something there. So now I need to remove this tree, and then I'll find what's hidden in there. Aha, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, there's one piece of the Hulk. So Sweet. So that's a good start.
4 more to go. 3 more to go.
Do I have? No, I don't. I need to get some flint in order to get more flint. So.
It's that thing. Like I need job experience to get a job.
Yeah,
job
right,
to get job
right,
experience. Yeah. And flint to get flint.
Yeah.
But I need flint for more flint.
More slugs. I want flint, not slugs. Bean bugs. Where's... I could also use dung beetles as well if I can find some dung beetles.
You walked by one.
I did walk by. More slugs. I did walk by one. Yeah. Also, I could find a painted biome, a painted sands biome. That will also
probably like attached to a little ancient Hulk biome, right?
Often, yeah. But if I find the painted sands biome, I'll probably get flint as well. Aha, there's one more. There's got to be a beetle around here somewhere. There he is. Perfect. All right. So now, let's go get. Where was that cave left? Let's just straight up that way. Oh, I should probably. Well, when I, if I stop here to like. Sit by a fire at night or something like that, then I'll talk about the tinkering tab, his personal crafting.
I think we had some people asking about like the other items that he can craft.
Yeah. Most of them are other kinds of goggles, which like because he needs goggles to be able to see. They kind of fill in some of the things that other hats did, but in different ways. They kind of handle things a little differently. So I got 1 gold. I can make my science machine and my axe.
Oh. Master Fuzz says, just want to say I love every game you guys make and how much you support them. Well, thank you for supporting them and like for enjoying our games. Like Klei's only is what it is because of like the community and all the like undying support. So thank you so much for playing your game. We're glad you enjoy it.
I wanted the seeds. How am I doing? The hunger's okay.
Yeah, not too bad. And still got some time till night, so
yeah,
you're pretty good.
How much wood do I have? I've got 6. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, I can make my science machine. So let's make it right here. Hated that pog. That pog killed that snake for me, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah. That was worth the seeds.
Yeah, he's still in the adorable phase.
Yeah.
Once you build a chest and actually start building a camp, then things go bad.
Alright, so I got my torch or 2. Sure, I need more grass. I do need a painted sands biome to get the iron, because then I can get shears and then I'll get lots of grass. What should I do next?
So Mandelvis90 said, I don't want to even think how long it would take to make a project as big as Hamlet. Well, Hamlet was what, a year and a half?
Close to 2.
Yeah, close to 2 years. And we had like different team sizes throughout development. At one point we were 4, and at another point we were what, 15? Or 12-ish? I think 12 is the biggest we ever got, right?
On Hamlet?
Yeah.
There's probably been 12 people at one time. Like some people work on multiple projects, and they're at the time working on Hamlet. Like, you know,
Darkness Scum.
Working on Hamlet. So yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So give or take, like 12 people at its peak, I guess.
I can... Whoops. I guess no, I can't do that yet. Well, I'm close to... now that I've found the farmlands, I know where the pig city is. Or at least I have a general idea of where the pig city is. But I still need a shovel. If I chop down those trees, the item that I've discovered, that's in there, will be under the stump. I actually have to dig the stump up. Yeah. So I need a shovel actually to get that. But how much flint do I have? 1. What's the map look? We're down this way, over that way. I'm looking for the painted sandspire.
Full Metal Pawn 3 asks, what is his getting attacked by Charlie quote? I think we'll avoid showing that for now. We don't want to restart the game so early. And Happy Fun Twitch asked, will Hamlet get a loyal item for DST, much like ROG and Shipwrecked? Currently, I don't know, but we did just announce that Wormwood's going to be ported over to DST, and if you own Hamlet, you get Wormwood for free. If you don't own it, the pricing is similar to Warthog, so yeah. Good try though, Full Metal. Good try. So what are you working towards right now?
I'm looking for the painted sands biome, but yeah, so I'm going to head over this way. I'm also looking for the other like blasted biome. There's the place where the ancient hulks are. It's kind of like a desolate area that's been like lots of burnt trees. Okay, so yeah, I think we found the 2 zones where I'm going to find the ancient hulk parts, and they're not too far apart. It feels like. I'm still probably going to need quite a few pickaxes. So I do need flint, fair amount of flint, which I get from painted sands biome.
I mean, if you're playing as Wheeler, don't want to brag or anything, you could just use her tracker to find stuff. Just saying, not saying that Wheeler is a better character or something like that, but just putting that out there.
So here's the arm, one of the arms. Here's the head over here. So, and we found the rib cage. So we got a handle on the parts of the ancient hulk. I've only got 1.
And Happy Fun Twitch asked again, I have DS with Hamlet, so that's pretty awesome. Any cool outfits planned for his arrival to DST like Warthog's got? Well...
Is that new skins?
What?
Is that new?
Yeah, skins for Wormwood. Mm-hmm. I can't confirm, but probably. So... that sounds likely.
There's lots of these things. There's quite a few. I've already uncovered a bunch of them, so I need the shovel to get them anyway right now. So I'm just gonna run past these ones. But
once you actually get a shovel, you're gonna make some money.
I'll remember that they're over here. So I need a bunch of flint so that I can make a bunch of pickaxes, because you need the pickaxes to wake up the robot parts, to lure them towards each other, into the same place. And I'm also gonna I need stuff to make armor, so I need logs to make log suits and spears. More flint for spears.
It's only a couple of things, not a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, and I'm also going to make one of Wagstaff's new gadgets, the armored helm. I can't remember the name of it actually here, so I can show you. There's the spectoggles, which these are his standard goggles.
Or we could unlock everything just to show.
Well, maybe not yet. The infroggles.
Gotta tease them first. Get them excited for it.
The infroggles, which is like a play on infrared, because this gives you like predator vision when you wear these ones. then the visor. This is what I'm going to make. So most of these the goggles require you to use spectacles. They're like the base to make the goggles, and then you use some other stuff to fill it out. So the visor, I need cut stone, so I'm going to need some stone. How am I doing here? Where is that painted sands biome? Where do you think I should go? Up here. Up here.
Maybe.
Get around this water. Ooh. There's a sunken relic over there.
But I would have totally missed that, to be honest. So Igloo VC asks, so how is this comparable in terms of lethality to the previous games? I'd say like Hamlet is one of the hardest DLCs out there right now.
Yeah.
Compared to like ROG and Shipwreck.
It works a little differently. So the learning curve is different. So if you're used to playing Don't Starve, it plays a little differently, and so that's challenging.
Yeah.
I think that there's some powerful items to find in Hamlet that once you reach like a certain level, I think it might be easier at a certain point.
Yeah, for sure.
If you know all of like the secrets, then things become easy. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think that's valid for every
yeah.
Don't Starve.
Yeah.
What I find interesting is that Galaxy Bread Wolf is asking what is a DLC. It's the downloadable content. So Hamlet is Don't Starve's latest DLC.
It's the third DLC.
Yeah, the third DLC. So we had Reign of Giants, which basically expanded on Don't Starve and added more content to it and more mechanics. Shipwreck kind of grabbed that and turned it into its head and added new mechanics and a new flow to the game by adding boats and islands. And Hamlet, again, is a different twist with like a big society and an economy and ruins you can explore. So it's, I think like with each one of the DLCs, we had the opportunity to explore different aspects of the game, which is pretty interesting.
I'm gonna expose a secret that I haven't seen anybody talk about yet. I don't think people have discovered it. But that is that. People have been asking for renewable sources of flint and stone, and actually, these gnat hives are a renewable resource of flint and stone. Because if I chisel it down, I just want to get away from these gnats.
Yeah, you're gonna get a gnat on you.
Yeah. If I chisel it down, I get stone and I get flint from it. I even get some iron, and then in a little bit of time, these gnats that have become displaced, like they don't have a home anymore, they'll start to make a new one. And then you just wait until they grow it back up again, and then you go and chisel it down again. And so as long as you leave the gnats alone, you can keep wrecking their homes.
Which I'm gonna say it's very, very hard because they're really annoying.
Yeah, you just gotta stay away from them.
Yeah, that's the thing, like they don't even like really hurt you all that much.
Yeah.
It's just that like they're annoying and they're there and they're taking like one at a time.
Yeah, just little nips.
So design intention is really efficient at that end.
Alright, so I got lots of iron, which is good. I can make shears.
So, like the Shorency said, so more of a challenge in the beginning and less of in the end game. I'd say there's different things to do in both phases of the game, because the end game in Hamlet, you can like you can build your own city and it can expand on that and like
it becomes way more creative.
Yeah,
yeah.
It becomes more creative because that's what we see a lot happening in the like people with like 1,000, 2,000 year old mega bases where they start like just creating really, really interesting, really intricate like bases and stuff. So that we took that up a notch with Hamlet because now you can actually build a city with interiors and stuff.
You can build your own houses, like here, and recently you put in the new rooms.
Yeah, there's also the rooms mechanic now
Yeah.
that you can actually. You're instead of just having a single room in the interiors, you can have multiple rooms in the interiors.
All right, so where did my science machine go? Oh, it's right there.
And Mine's Patch asked, was Wheeler inspired by Jan Forcer? I'm not too sure.
Wheeler's, I think, was more of Amelia Earhart was one of the main.
Yeah, for sure. It's we brainstormed a lot of like mechanics that we found interesting that could add to the game, not only to like Hamlet but to the game in general, like to all the DLCs and worlds, and we kind of landed in Wheeler, and she's been pretty good, honestly, I think.
She's kind of like she's like the action adventurer type character. She's got like dodging and she's got kind of a ranged weapon.
Yeah, she's definitely like
the shovel word of it, but
she's an adventurer kind of thing.
what did I get? Oh, sexton.
All the other characters might see their destiny as a misfortune. She's looking forward to exploring this world, I guess.
So,
She's ready for this world.
So now what I want is a bunch of wood. I want to make a bunch of armor, and I want a couple spears, and I need some cut stone. Well, let's make that right now. Let's get the cut stone. I won't make the visor yet, though. The spectacles, they have a very long duration. I think 10 days they last for.
Oh damn!
So they're the primary goggle that Wagstaff's going to use, but the other ones are more specialty use.
Which is a fair trade, honestly. It's got so many interesting things that it's an extra worry that you have to care about his vision, but we give it enough of a leeway for you to figure that out before time comes.
All right, so I'm ready for the visor change, and I'm gonna need food soon. Where do I need? I need suit, wood, and rope. Okay, rope's easy. Wood's easy. Where's my flint at? 3. Okay, that's not very many. There was that other cave cleft over there.
Okay, so what's on the list now? We're gonna make the log armor.
We're gonna make a couple suits of log armor, a couple spears, the visor, and something else I needed. Oh, I need a bunch of pickaxes.
No, to actually get them together.
To actually get the robot parts together, yeah. Or I could get a Thunderbird to go near them. Wake him up that way.
You could, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to like guide him along pretty much.
Yeah.
I think that might be harder than actually having the
I need a fire pit.
pickaxes.
I'm gonna need to eat soon. I'm gonna need to eat cooked food, so I'm gonna need a fire pit. Like yeah, I could make one of these. So for my wood though.
Happy Fun Twitch asks, even better question, will Wormwood have an animated short for his arrival to DST, and will he tie into the lore with DST? Well, I can't confirm right now, but it's very likely that yes, he'll have his own short. And Full Metal...
Our animators love to animate things.
Right, yeah. And Full Metal Pawn 3 asked, what are Wormwood's origins? Does he somehow come from our world? I don't know. If you want to discuss, the forums are right there, full of lore for you.
Where did my pick go? Nope. I might go into town because I saw there was another statue. I might go into town and sell my gold, and
yeah, because you're not going to need your gold right now, right?
Yeah. What would it get me if I sold my gold? Actually, no. I might need my gold if I want to make some of these. I need gold for this, and if I want to show off the infra goggles, I need a diode.
Billy Chan Club says, since you made houses bigger on the inside, what are the chances we can have them look like a blue box and travel through space and time? Well, You could probably mod that in. Don't Starve has a pretty comprehensive mod guide, and a lot of people willing to make mods. So again, the forum's right there. And Romani2903 says, I have always been scared to try out the DLCs because I love Don't Starve so much that I might not like the changes in the DLCs. Well, that's fair, but so you can not only can you like toggle the DLCs, but you can also customize how you want to play your game. So if you don't like something specific in the DLCs, you can always tune it in or out. So yeah, they're definitely like a different play style, but it's a lot of content and a lot of things to explore. So I personally think it's worth it. But maybe I'm biased.
So you can, like, within, if you play Shipwrecked, you're on, like the tropical islands, you can build a device or find a device that actually lets you go back to the forest of vanilla Don't Starve. So
yeah, that's true.
You can play the original version with the new like with the new advantages of the other worlds.
Yeah, you can link your worlds and actually like mix them together in a certain way. And like the Shore and Sea. Oh, important question. Are you guys going to add a teleportato to Hamlet so you can generate a new Hamlet world? Yes, that is one of the things we're adding in the next few updates, along with like a bunch of bug fixes and tuning. So it's coming. And Mindspatch asks, wait, Hugo, can I now link all DLCs together now? I mean, yeah, you can, using the Skyworthy, you can actually link your Hamlet world with your Shipwreck world and with ROG world or Vanilla in that case. But yeah, with the Skyworthy on the Magic tab, I believe you can actually link all your worlds together. In order
to build it, it's got an ingredient that's pretty rare. You need to it's like one of the special, kind of almost like a mini quest of Hamlet. Yeah. Oh, so let's see. Yeah, so there was the spectacles, the infrogals, the visor, and the frifocals. It's kind of like a little electric gun goggles, and the telebrella. It was teased at in the trailer. You build these telepads, and then when you build a telebrella, you can use it to warp yourself to the nearest telepad.
Which one's your favorite?
Of all the gizmos, the telebrella and telepad are pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, and then this thing called the thumper. It's kind of like the lazy forager sort of, or the lazy harvester. You build it near a bunch of things that you want to harvest or work, and then you turn it on and it like slams the ground and like cuts down, like knock down trees and knock plants out of the ground. If you need to harvest like a lot of wood, you can build one of those things and grow all your trees near it and just keep chopping them down with that.
Yeah, again, it's a pretty interesting bit for the late game as well.
Yeah,
Once you actually have like a nice base with like a forest and stuff.
I think the mega base players will probably find good use out of the
absolutely.
Out of the thumper. Yeah. Yeah. So that bird on top of the computers in Oni, as Mindspatch says, is like this old. It's like an old thing from, I don't know, 70s maybe. It's like a little drinking bird.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And that is what the thumper comes from. That when I saw Mike do the design for it, it actually looked even more bird-like originally. So
it also shows up in an episode of The Simpsons when he's like working from home and he has a little bird just pressing yes for him.
Yeah. You also see it in the dinner scene in Alien. In the movie Alien.
Oh, he shows up as well?
There's a drinking bird on the table. And
nice.
I'm looking for the... well, I found City Hall already. Where was it? It's up there. I'm looking for the deli to buy food. Because right now, if I can just buy really, really useful food instead of foraging for it. But I'll sell my gold for oinks, and then we'll find a deli. Here you go.
Perfect.
So now where's the deli? It's probably over here, maybe? And where? Oh, there's the general store. I should take a look in there. Once I've got, I should take. No, it's fine. I was gonna say if I can find a fishing rod in there, I could go and get that relic that's in the water.
Make more money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to like repeat myself here again, but if you had Wheeler, you could just use one relic and just track like
Other
5
relics?
relics in a row. You know, just saying. It was actually one of the more interesting bits when I was first playtesting the tracker, the Wheeler's Navi gadget. Is that I found a single relic, and from it I ended up like collecting all the relics that were outside in the world.
Yeah.
Ended up with like 60 oinks in the like second, third day.
That's pretty strong. Yeah, she's a good relic hunter for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's get some food.
And Buttershroom asks, "Who's your favorite character to play as in DS?" I'd say right now is Wheeler because I played so much as her, but I'm biased.
I think I like Wormwood. Just that.
Wormwood's
there's a few. The way he works is a little different than the other characters. He doesn't heal by eating food. He only heals from using manure and stuff on him, and like healing items. So. Like one of your main, when I usually play, I just I expect my health to just go back up over time because I have to eat food. But Wormwood doesn't work that way. But he's got some other good strengths to him that particularly in Hamlet, some of his items, the bramble armor, it's really good against the rabbit beetles because it's sort of an area of effect weapon. All right, so
yeah, both Wormwood and Warbucks have pretty interesting like custom items to bring into the game. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
they both have like their drawbacks, but they also like can craft a solution to their own problem, which is pretty good.
Wormwood also can plant seeds anywhere. Like you don't need to build a farm base
That is such a good.
So as you play the game, you'll find seeds and just plant them immediately. And then about 6 or 7 days later, as you're walking around the world, you've just left food all around for you.
That's literally what I do. It's the equivalent of like finding money you forgot you had, like an old pair of pants. Oh, $5, but in the S form, pretty much. Oh, corn.
Where? Oh, okay. There's my science machine. All right, so. I think I can start stocking up on. Can I build how many suits of armor? Oh, I can't make any yet. Oh, because I didn't make the rope. Rope.
Oh boy, I'm missing some rope, and then we're good to go.
I'm gonna need more. I should make at least 2 suits, so I'm gonna get more rope.
Alisu1 asks, "Hey, how can I report a bug of the new beta test?" You can post it in our forums.
The beta test of Hamlet, or
I think it means DST. Jen can post the link for the forums in the chat, but basically, if you report it there, we'll check it out and probably get it fixed.
Son of a.
Same with Hamlet, pretty much. If you find
Hamlet, there's a. Is it here? No. Where is it? I thought there was a place you could just go and report a bug.
It's when it crashes, I think.
Okay, when it crashes, there's probably a button to click, to send a bug report. And it's really good to use that because it sends us your save game. It sends us your log file. You just have to put a quick description of what the crash is. It also sends the because we get the log file, we can see what the crash error is. But if you give us like a little bit of information about what you're doing or something like that, it can help. But because it gives us a save file and the log file, it's just really easy.
Yeah, for sure. Because sometimes like a very specific edge case happens and it's just you lose a lot of time trying to repro it, and when we have access to the save, it's just way quicker for us to go through it.
Yeah. So how many? 15, okay, lots.
Mindspatch is asking, where's the log file in gameplay? Well, if you look into your documents folder, there should be a Klei folder, a Dawnstar folder, and in there you should find a log.txt. There's instruction on the forums on where to find those as well. That's also where your saves are, so if you ever need to send us your saves, they'll probably be there.
I have a torch? No.
You probably should make one.
I'll do it this way.
Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. A little desperation when you realize you won't be able to make it.
I have a shovel, right? Yeah, I do.
Oh great, now you can actually start digging up the tree stumps with the
peculiar items that I found. Yeah. I'm gonna need another axe. Here. Snake food over there for you. Alright, good boy.
Yes, little one. Kill. Kill.
Okay, I got the armor. Let's make... How many spears can I make? 2 spears.
What else am I missing?
Just a bunch of pickaxes now. And I'll go for it.
Or maybe we can...
Alright, let's see how this does. Okay, so... now I need to find all the parts. So there's one there. There must be more around here. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we're missing one.
We're missing 2. We have 2 legs, 2 arms, the rib cage and the head.
GD Sandal
There's a leg. Okay.
asks when Hamlet will be coming to console. We don't have a solid date yet, but we are looking into what's possible right now, and as soon as we have news, we'll post about it. Yeah. And the bets are coming too.
Yeah.
By the way.
That's all right. Yeah. Actually, if I'm... Wah! Come on.
Doldurga asked, rate from 1 to 10, what is the difficulty of this character? What would you say?
Difficulty. Oh. Difficulty. Uh-oh. Everything's got like trade-offs, right? Like I don't think Wagstaff is a particularly difficult character. Like he's not a Wes. He doesn't. Wormwood can be difficult. Wormwood can be more difficult because you can't just eat food to heal. So you just don't ambiently heal like other characters do. Like after a while of playing Warbox, say I've taken some damage now, and then after some time playing and spending days eating food, I'll look up and I'll be like, oh, I'm almost full again. Whereas that doesn't happen with Wormwood. You have to be like intentionally making sure you heal yourself. So that can be a little bit more difficult, but
it's kind of hard to say because like every character has like their advantages and their drawbacks, really.
So this guy's main disadvantage is that you have to cook all your food, but if you are cooking all your food, you're getting better value out of them. So normally I cook all my food when I play anyway. So
I will purposely hoard food to cook it later, but that's a strategy I've been trying to avoid recently because I've been playing a lot of Wheeler. Because one of the things I have to pay attention is my inventory management. Because she's got like 12 slots instead of 15, and for each empty slot she gets like a speed boost. So I always want to maximize that. Yeah. So now whenever I get food and I have no idea when I'll be cooking it, I just eat it straight up. Helps me keep her up. And she's also got a lower health, so the more I can increase that health immediately, the better.
So, one of Wagstaff's drawbacks is that every 10 days or so, you need to make sure you're building another pair of goggles. Otherwise, you're living in a world like this.
Yeah.
So, it's a little bit of you just have to make sure you're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can play the game without.
It's playable. It's just like
if you
incredibly inconvenient.
Yeah. If you're like, oh crap, I didn't make my goggles, and so then you just spend a day.
And you're dead. I'll quote Mike because it's hard to like play and talk at the same time.
So should I just spawn it all? Should I just,
let's just spawn it all.
All right. I'm just gonna spawn it all together. Sorry, guys. Yep.
It happens.
Yep.
Happens with the best of us.
You gotta zig or zag when you're fighting the robots. You can't just run away straight away from them. All right. So what did I had? I had armor.
Oh.
Is it two? Oh, you are?
I have too many armors.
Wait, no.
Armor log. There we go.
And then give myself.
Me Lorino asks, is Wagstaff available in DST as well, or just DS? Just DS. Currently.
So I need a leg. And another leg. And a claw. And another claw. Ribs. And a head.
I think you missed an arm.
Yeah, no. There's the other leg over here. Oh, did I? Yeah, no. He's got both his claws, his leg, and his. Yeah, I just need to put this one in.
Sweet.
But I also want the visor. So Google's goggles, armor hat. All right.
And CrabMe13 asks, who's your favorite intro character? Maxwell, the ROG parrot, or Maximilian?
I like Maximilian.
I kind of like. I like the parrot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I call you a chump.
Yeah. There we go.
So John asks, what made you decide to add specifically Wormwood and Worley to DST instead of other characters? Well, we've been looking at like a bunch of characters, and we see what would be more interesting to add to the game, and what would actually like be interesting to the players as well.
All right.
So what makes sense in the game and what makes sense for the players, and yeah, that's when we came to that decision, really.
So he's got different attacks. One of his attacks is he launches out some mines. So you go back. Bring him out.
You can do it, Jason.
Yeah.
Once you do it, we can show off the living artifact as well.
I'm gonna switch over to my suit. No, for the living artifact. Oh yeah. I'd have to go to the Pugilisk. Oh. So when he teleports like that, he damages you. So you gotta watch out. Oh yeah. I forgot. I'm not gonna make it.
Careful with the mine. You're super close to the mine.
Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, I see it. Just gonna get away from here. I gotta switch these on. I ain't gonna make it.
Reshiran asked, are Wormwood and Worley coming to DST? I missed the announcement. If so, we announced it on the forums. We have a new beta with a bunch of content for DST called Return of Them. And we also announced the next 2 characters that will be coming to DST. Oh, we got you.
Yeah.
Are Wormwood. He'll be coming in 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And after that, we'll have Warley ported over. Wormwood, if you own Hamlet, he will be available for free for you. And if you don't, he'll more probably be priced as Wartox. And Warley, I think he will be available for all players. But I can't confirm that. It's in the forums, so if you check the announcement in the forums, it has all the details on how to enter the beta and like the dates and everything else.
Wow. I'm getting close. Didn't make it.
Oh boy.
He was on his last legs though. He had one more move that he could open up there, but yeah.
Well,
you want to introduce Wheeler?
Yeah, I can do a quick Wheeler run. Let's maneuver this over here. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, we talked a bit about Wagstaff and how he's available to everyone, but Hamlet also introduced a bunch of other interesting characters. We have Wilba, which is the royal adventurer. She's basically like pig royalty, so because the pigs have a whole kingdom going on in Hamlet, so she's royalty. She carries her father's legacy, which means that she can become werewolf when she eats monster meat or when the full moon comes, and she's afraid of the dark. But she also gets gifts from all the pigs around, not only in Hamlet but also in other worlds as well.
Yeah, she's the princess of the kingdom in Hamlet. So as she walks around, the pigs are like, "Oh, here you go, Your Majesty." I thought, where was it? Full Metal Pawn 3 asks if other characters wear Wagstaff's goggles, can they use them? The other characters are not nearsighted, so if they put the glasses on, it makes them nearsighted.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
it's a nice little touch.
Yeah. They don't get the use out of them.
Nice. Yeah, we also added Wormwood. I think you can talk more about Wormwood than I can, but he's a plant creature.
Yeah. So in Hamlet, there's a lot of nasty, mean fly traps, and in some of the other DLCs and in the base game, there's some sort of aggressive plants. Well, those creatures become neutral to him, so you don't have to worry about the man-eating plants quite so much. If you've got food they want to eat, they'll still try and get it from you. And then he's got a green thumb, which is his ability to plant seeds anywhere. And food fills his stomach, not his heart, which means that he doesn't heal from eating food.
That's a really good way to describe it, by the way. Fills his stomach, but not his heart.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have Wheeler. She's the intrepid explorer. She is armed with an air horn. It's an item that she can actually use pretty much any inventory item. She can put it in there and shoot at things. She also has the Navi gadget, which is her knick-knack for finding things. You put items inside and it points you to the closest instance of that. Mm-hmm. But she travels lighter than most, which means that she has a smaller inventory. However, for each empty inventory slot, you get a 1% speed boost. So it is in your advantage to watch your inventory management. And the meta for her is just make a backpack as soon as you can, because it doesn't take the backpack into consideration.
Stealing my water.
Take mine over here. And Bandit7533 asks, is Hamlet coming to console? We're investigating what's possible right now, so we can't really say for sure. But if we can,
all the other DLCs are on console.
Yeah, so it's very likely. Yeah. So, and another one of her abilities is that she can dodge. So she has a little cooldown, but every time she can actually dodge in the direction.
Oh, when we were talking about Wormwood just a minute ago, on his list of notes, it doesn't actually talk about his crafting menu. That he has a menu of things that he can craft as well, kind of like Wagstaff. That he can make a bramble armor, which when things, if you know the cactus armor from Shipwrecked, when things hit you, it spikes them back, so they take a bit of damage. Where the bramble armor will like throw little bramble spikes all around you, so it'll affect like an area of things. He's also got he can build a bramble trap, which basically does the same thing as the bramble armor, except it's triggered when the creature walks on top of it. And he makes like a manure poop healing salve for himself. It's kind of like a more efficient way to heal.
Yeah, so here like I can equip. Actually, I'm going to do the grass. It's less damage, but at least I have more ammo. And with that, I can actually shoot things. It makes a little air horn sound. There we go. And depending on the item you used, it deals a different amount of damage. Things like rocks would do more damage than feathers, or petals, because if you shoot flower petals too in a creature, it should probably do less damage than the rocks. So yeah, and like certain items, they will do more damage. Like if you shoot points.
Do you have like a secret item that does like it's like the holy grail of items to shoot?
Maybe. I'm not gonna share my secrets. Okay, you share your secret with the with the mound stuff.
Yeah. It's been a while. No, I haven't seen anybody talk about that. And so people kept talking about there's no renewable rocks, and then I was like, well, actually there is.
Yeah, I saw someone talking about trying to actually like bring the nets over to get them to build a mound. So I think a couple people did. Figure it out, but I don't think it's like a mainstream strategy right now or something.
Are we showing the armor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure. We had a little visit from Jan. Yeah, I'm just gonna give myself a quick relic because I want to track more relics. So if we do relic,
for one,
yeah, should be good. Just to show how the Navi gadget works. So if I grab and just go somewhere, it's usually in the jungle, so I'm gonna just get closer to.
Do you have to be closer?
No.
Won't it work now?
It should work now. I just want to like get ahead of myself. So yeah, once you put it in, it shows you like where the closest instance of that is.
So it's like a compass at the red. There you go.
Yeah, it points to that, and like if I used like cut grass instead, it would point me to the closest cut grass. The closest like grass. It's not cut yet, but it's the closest place where I can get that. So if I follow this, it should take me to the closest. It might be in a place where I need to like chisel it, but
Mine's patch. Sorry, Mine's patch asks, wait, does that mean every character except Wormwood came in on a balloon? I think that's what is portrayed right now. Yeah, like all the characters kind of like wake up in their crashed air balloon. Sort of like in Shipwreck, how each character wakes up on the beach and they're
there we go. I'm gonna give myself a chisel.
Ball peen. There's a ball peen. Yeah.
There we go. Then I can keep on tracking them.
Yes. Wilba, she does wake up at the balloon, but maybe that was just her, playing around with things, like doing things her parents didn't want her to do, fly around the balloon and crash it.
And I've entered somewhere I shouldn't have. Oh, there we go. I can also get one of
get that snout.
See if there's any other snouts nearby. There is.
It's really neat.
Oh, there we go.
There.
Yeah, I know, right? Didn't take me long, and I'm gonna have like 4 of those. So let's see. Oh, this is a lot of the. There we go. Just hanging out.
AFG channel asks, "Hey, is the teleportato confirmed for Hamlet?" Yes, we're putting in teleportato.
In the next few updates, it should be coming out. There we go. Equip. So in not very long, I have enough to get what? 60 oinks. I think I'm gonna call it for now. Especially because my inventory is full and I haven't made a backpack, so good time to cash it in. Yeah, it's all the way down there. Take my stuff. Oh, no.
I agree with you, Paddleford. When the artist was making the coin in the Hamlet world, and he saved the file as oink because he thought that was a good play on it. It was perfect.
It's still like my favorite pun in the entirety of Hamlet's calling the coin oink.
Yeah.
It's one of the joys of working at Klei, all the puns. Okay, I made it. If I make it there before dark, I can sell it. If not, I'm just gonna show off the living artifact for a bit. Where is it? Come on. Come on. Oh, where haven't I been dodging?
I've only got a few minutes left here. We got a request to look at the living artifact.
Yeah, I'll show it off. I'm just gonna drop this thing.
So if I had been successfully able to defeat the ancient Hulk, we would have gotten blueprints to make a special item. So we'll
Just this little guy over here. It's the living artifact.
You get some infused iron from the wreck of the ancient Hulk, and there's another really powerful magic item in the game called the magic water, which you get from the Fountain of Youth. And if you put them together, you get this living artifact.
You get this. Adventure. Yeah. You're basically like a giant robot that can...
You become
shoot
the Iron
things.
Lord.
Yeah.
So this is like super ancient technology merged with like really powerful magic, and you're pretty much indestructible for as long as it's powered. It runs. You can see that there's a new meter. It shows you how much power it's got, which ticks away.
Let's frick have it. Can't stop me.
I find it grim that you chose to put this on Pigtown.
It's just convenient that it was there, you know. It's dark, I can't really do much. Although it does give me light source, right? So I don't have to worry about darkness. Yeah. And if I take damage, does it reduce my time?
Nope.
Oh, so I'm just
You
invincible for that
You're
amount
just
of time.
invincible, although you do get hit stunned fairly badly.
There we go. It's a tool of utter destruction. And it's not just for destroying things. You can actually use it for mining and doing more constructive things than what I'm using it for.
You can
right?
go punch trees.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, you can use it to like chop trees down and just speed up your work.
Yep.
There we go. Damn, one punch.
Your work might be cleaning out a bunch of mean fly traps from the jungle. That's also work you could do with it.
Yeah.
Or your work could be, working over a boss somewhere.
Getting vengeance on the pogs. And we're starting to run out. No, my powers.
So I've seen a couple of questions of like, can you recharge it or refuel it? You once it's used up, you can get another one. You just have to go through the process of getting another one.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good place for me to die. Like Nero watching Rome burn. Oh no!
It's gonna blow up.
There we go. And that's the living artifact. And that's Wheeler. And also, I think that's all the time we have today. I think we're 1 minute later. But yeah, thanks for coming and thanks for like following Hamlet for as long as you did and for supporting the game. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And yeah, this was Rhymes with Play. Yeah. Yeah. Any final remarks?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Thanks everyone.
Yeah. Thanks everyone, and check the beta for DST and check out Hamlet. We'll be hosting Dizzy Disaster after the stream, so stick around. See you guys.